God's in control of the things that I make. He's in control of the time of the rest and the time I get dressed and when I take a breath and the time I had left and the chances I take. Think that you know me, well, it's a mistake. Skateboard is different, I got vertebrae. I am now bending and spinning and stretching and thinking of shrinking to fit in your tank. Think like an octopus, really a fish. Game in the head like and God is the fist. You can do choreo, move it like this. When it comes to the spirit, you know who it is. Know what he bout. Any false idols, he's taking them out. But there is not any, come on, look around. Telling you now, let's count it down. 5, he's not the 4, he's not the 3, he's not the 2, he's not the 5, he's not the 4, he's not the 3, he's not the 2.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Right to the air. Here's Murray. Complete. Jefferson the target. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, Murray, eluding the pressure right. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hockenson. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hockenson, 30 yards. And the Vikings need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Bills, nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a first and 10 at their own 23. A name Viking fans know well. It's the brother of Dalvin, James Cook. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. They run it again with Cook. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Cook up the gut. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
This now a 3rd and 4. In motion comes the tight end left. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
So on 4th down, here's the Australian native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Back deep for the Vikings, Miles Price. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
To throw is Murray. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly. And that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Pulled in at the 24. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try the middle with Cook. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 50 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and 1st down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Here's Allen. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Motion man is Shakir. First down, here's the run with Cook. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Josh Palmer from 13 yards out. And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7. Tyler Bass to kick
So
off.
I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Second and a couple. To throw, it's Murray. This one brought in by Jefferson. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well.
got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Murray. Being chased out left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Here's Murray. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a 1st down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Point after try forthcoming. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Vikings 14, Bills 7.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
To the air, Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Now Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Allen off the play fake. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Here's Allen to throw it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Part of the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay, because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Second down and 6 now from the 26. Now Allen. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Moore, the man in motion. Allen. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
That's a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
Motion man is Shakir. he close? Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Boy, a curious decision to doesn't pan out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, Jones. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones, 32 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up. And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the 3rd quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose. And that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a 1st down.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Allen now looks to throw. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. Handoff comes to Cook. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Taken down right at
No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10.
On play action, Allen. That'll be complete to Cook. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 31-yard line. The Bills' passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings' 23.
76 yards rushing for him down to this point.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Allen going to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Now Allen, got to have this one.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. To throw, it's Allen. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. DJ Moore. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. In motion goes the tight end. Allen will try to throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. 16.
Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
I thought once he got out of the pocket, he was looking further downfield. Instead, he brings his sight lines back to a shorter route, settles on his receiver running the drag left to right, and they wind up not getting a whole lot out of that one.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Murray now. Short throw caught by the tight end, Oliver.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Back to throw it, Murray.
Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Back to throw, Murray.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Allen.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Now Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And he stops right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Allen. That's caught by Palmer. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Bills first down.
Throwing, Allen. That's complete. It's Cook.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
They come up now on 2nd and 2. Here's Allen.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 44-yard line.
First down, Bill.
And now down to 24 seconds after the spike.
Here's 2nd down. Throwing is Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 29-yard line.
James Cook, a gain of 15. First down.
And they'll stop it with a spike here with 7 seconds left on the clock.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Here comes 2nd down. Allen.
And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over.
This one came right down to the wire. And CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed.
What most of us don't, that's just how a brother feels. I shed for my people that'll keep you looking see-through if ever you try to creep through. DM, cause if you want it, we got it, come and get it, player, we with it. All you gotta do is say no longer remember your name. That's how we make cowards in there. Never coming back. Last time you saw that kid, it's the last time you see that kid. Black. No, more. Cause in a minute you gonna have grandma being the only family member. Bust. But I'm always down for the one-on-one. Dog, life. We gon' get to the bottom of this here. If it takes all night. Stop, drop, open up shop. Fake up, north, screaming for the cops. Ride off. What that means is that I'll tell money bye-bye. This right eye. DM, cause if you want it, we got it. Come and get it, player, we with it. All you gotta do is set it, baby. Ride off. What I really want. What I really want. DM, cause if you want it, we got it. Come and get it, player, we with it. All you gotta do is set it, baby. Ride off. What I really want. What I really want. All these off friends running around yapping about they be holding figures as big as jiggers. That's that. Don't they know that around me talking about what you got will get you? I'm not a nice person. Get out you twice, dog, and that's before I start cursing. I stay flipping. 1 minute I'm cool, the next minute I'm up on you money. That's my style. I'm a pretty dog, leave you all dog service with a smile. My. Catch up in the jail before no, it's about to get thick. Let's get it on, baby. You gon' be going against 4 people in one, and you think you crazy? I lost my mind, and I'm about to make you yours too from far away one time. DM, cause if you want it, we got it. Come and get it, player, we with it. All you gotta do is set it, baby. Ride off. What I really want. What I really want. DM, cause if you want it, we got it. Come and get it, player, we with it. All you gotta do is set it, baby. Ride off. What I really want. What I really want. DM, cause if you want it, we got it. Come and get it, player, we with it. All you gotta do is set it, baby. Ride off. What I really want. What I really want.
High sports coverage of the NFL finds us on the northern banks of the Ohio River. We know that guy, Chad Johnson, the ruler of the jungle, firing up the crowd at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Cincinnati Bengals. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Forced to his right. He keeps it himself.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
Drive rolls on here with 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
46-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing. That pickup good for 29 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Throwing now, Murray on 1st down. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Mason, and he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play, and now it is 3rd and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown. Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of 1st.
1-yard line.
So, trying to make a statement on this opening drive. Gonna go for it on 4th and goal. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On fourth down, it's Will Riker time for this Viking field goal.
A 23-yard attempt.
Riker's kick is good. And the Vikings will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
On one, ready?
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Vikings with the edge. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it second down and 7. They go play action for Burrow. He'll get that one complete. It's Drew Sample, the tight end. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Pickup of 14 on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Another Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run here with Brown. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 34, here's second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 34-yard line.
They bring Chase in motion. Now Burrow on the bootleg. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, catch it, Mike. I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
11.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That is caught. Finding Higgins. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 2. 11. Here we go. 11, mighty. 11, down.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early.
Ready?
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18.
Right 80. What is that? 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And that will lead to a second down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
11, Thomas.
They bring Chase in motion. A carry here for Brown. And he is into the end zone. Chase Brown puts 6 on the board for Cincinnati. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bengals move out to a 7-3 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now Murray on first down. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
First down throw there is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On second down, here's Murray. Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Open man is Jennings. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Second and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. To the pylon, he's in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota.
This has to be a defensive breakdown, Mike. I promise you, all week in practice, when the scout team ran this play.
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Great job there by the coverage team. They get him down at the 12.
At their own 12-yard line.
Gesicki, the man in motion. On first and 10, Burrow. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Andre Yosivach was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
They bring Chase in motion.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11, 11. 11, 11. 11 Thomas. 11 Thomas.
Now second down throw for Burrow. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll be third down.
There are certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make.
He's taken down. Dangerous spot there, so close to the goal line, but they will mark him at the 1.
Brings up fourth down.
So on fourth down, out is Ryan Rico to punt, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And it's a very good return. He nearly broke it, setting up his offense inside the red zone.
At the 18-yard line.
Murray now to throw on first down. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Second down, they need 2 yards. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Murray. Here comes the screen to Jones. And they'll mark him out at the 8. But it is enough to set up first and goal.
First and goal.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Throwing again is Murray. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
The kick is good. Makes the score Vikings 16, Bengals 7. Will Reichard to kick off for the
Clock
Vikings.
showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. Charlie Jones now to return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Williams now to return.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Here.
Now Brown. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 12 yards to start the half. And a good start at that. It is a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Brings up second and
They'll
10.
try again here. Second and 10. Play action now. It's Burrow. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
11 MT, take. 11 MT.
From the pistol, here's P-Rock. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Gesicki, the man in motion.
11 Thomas. 11.
Burrow to throw for it on fourth down. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work.